Hey, how's it going? It's late at night here, and it is currently May 14th as I'm recording this. And a couple days ago, it was the 12th anniversary for Minecraft Xbox 360. Xbox 360 was my childhood console. This is my childhood account. I have not changed this avatar in goddamn near a decade. As you can see, there's my achievements. I think that's Dishonored and Minecraft. But I wanted to go on to Minecraft and walk around my world and just kind of talk about it. Look at all these games we got here. We got Halo, Minecraft, Mirror's Edge, amazing game, Payday 2 demo, Sonic, Super Meat Boy, Orange Box. I mean, doesn't get better than that. People have gone on and on about how nostalgic they are for Minecraft, old versions of Minecraft, no matter what it is, specifically just legacy versions like, even PS4, but PS3, Xbox 360, Xbox One, even there was a version for Switch, I think, Wii U, stuff like that. I think those versions of Minecraft really resonated with people because I think the vibe of them were so different from what we see over on Java. And Minecraft as a whole is probably the most meaningful game for me that will ever exist. And that goes for all versions. I just literally was playing Java about an hour ago. I just started up a new world that I already have around 30 hours on. But this is kind of where it all started. I actually started in 2011 on mobile, back on Minecraft PE. I think maybe even the light version. I don't even know if I paid for it when I started playing, but it was before Creative was even added to the mobile version of Minecraft. Heaps of hits on YouTube. Look at that, they're talking about me, dude. The loading on this is absolutely ridiculous. It's late at night here, so we're getting the full vibe of playing this as like a kid. Really letting it sink in with the obnoxiously loud music, at least on my end. And we got a whole bunch of worlds here. Five Nights at Freddy's, which I spelt wrong. But we're going to go on Sky City here. This was one of my most played worlds, and you're going to notice immediately a lot of the inspiration from this was actually from Stampy, Longnose, and so many other YouTubers at the time. I'm not just kind of going to be pointing at things going, oh, look at this. I'm going to be talking about sort of my experiences and how much this game really means to me. But I'm also going to be walking around and pointing out stuff here and there. One thing you're going to notice immediately is the frame rate, especially on worlds like this, which are pretty packed with stuff. We got Jeff here, which I guess was my pig. Now, this version of Minecraft specifically, I think definitely holds a special place in so many people's hearts. Like I mentioned, it is the 12th anniversary for this game. So you're seeing, I'm sure, a lot of videos now of people going back and reminiscing. What I would do is I would sort of just go on creative and just build a bunch of random stuff. As you can see, we got the Stampy thing over there. We got the Sky City. As I said before, I watched a whole lot of those channels growing up. But let's just jump down and do a bunch of stuff. See, I would just come on here and I would spend hours just building random stuff. You're going to see tons of signs everywhere with random people's gamer tags and stuff like that, which I doubt any of them have even been online at all recently. One of the things that really, I think, set the vibe for this version of Minecraft was the gamma options. If you go into your settings and you go to graphics, you can change the gamma and put it all the way up, which I think gave it this washed out look, but it gave it a unique vibe, and you can't really do that in the newer versions. But there is something so charming to old worlds, and oh my god, that frame rate. Jesus Christ, I cannot have been that bad when I was playing. We got the doghouse here. Stitch Cake. Sweaty. So many names here. But there's something so nostalgic about worlds that have just no layout, just random stuff like pixel art shoved everywhere. I actually still do that. I always make just pixel art of like, Sonic or whatever, just throw it everywhere. Just out of habit. I think it looks cool and it's a little nostalgic. McDonald. Nice. There are people that I met on this game over a decade ago that I still talk to and are still very important people in my life. And I think just because of that, I don't think any game will ever mean as much to me as this game did. I think before made a couple videos on Minecraft, but I think it is kind of impossible to truly put into words the impact that Minecraft has had on my life. And that's not even something that you would have heard me admit a couple years ago. I think 2019 is when Minecraft sort of had a resurgence and it wasn't considered cringe, because I think a lot of people, made fun of Minecraft and it sort of had a rough reputation. And to some extent, I guess it still kind of does, just because it's so popular and it attracts literally everybody. So, naturally you're going to get some bad eggs in there, and it sort of gained a bad reputation. So I sort of hid my love for this game, but now I have absolutely no problem admitting that this is, it has to be my favorite game of all time. I have my Xbox sitting next to me on my desk, and the fan is going crazy. I have no idea if you guys can even hear that. I think this is supposed to be Omaha Beach. I was like obsessed with World War II. Do you hear that? That actually might be a problem for recording. We'll figure it out though. This is a special video. This one is one for me, just to sort of look back. And this is one of many worlds, but I'm just going to be sticking to this one because this one is one of my favorites here. I was so obsessed with Sky Cities. I don't entirely know why. I still to this day, do think it's such a cool concept, and I love having very dynamic worlds where you have lots of tall and small buildings and valleys and hills, and it makes the world really full and nice. I actually still use this skin on Minecraft to this day. I don't know why. It's a Banjo-Kazooie skin that I think was in the first skin pack, but I really like it. Obviously, all this stuff was also done in creative. I always did the classic thing of making things in creative and then telling people that I did it in survival, when obviously I didn't. There was also this sort of weird thing people used to do on Minecraft, where they just used to build big versions of like characters, like models. That's a thing I think not a lot of people do anymore. Which is a little weird. I don't know why there was such an obsession with that. I think the last time this world was active was maybe 2014. I think I got my Xbox One in about 2015, and then shortly after started getting into PC gaming with, Gary's Mod and TF2 and stuff like that. So that's sort of when I retired this version of Minecraft. I think my roots of playing Minecraft from the 360 has, oh look, it's my skin. Exactly what I was talking about earlier. A lot of my roots, I think, if you play Minecraft with me to this day, can be seen, where I sort of, I don't really know how to use redstone. I still am discovering things to this day, because I still sort of play Minecraft as if I am playing on a very limited legacy version, like I am now. So even though I have, probably 10,000 hours across the board on Minecraft, I still basically just play it as if I am 12. This is a recreation of, I guess, FNAF 1? I'm missing the bathrooms over there. The 360 is shutting down in July, which is definitely a weird feeling, to think about that. It's such an old console at this point, almost 20 years next year, and this is a console I used to play on every single day, and I met so many incredible people that I don't know where they are now. So it's crazy that, in just about 2 months here, I am never going to be able to log on to this again. I want to go back and just install everything that I, care about, just to make sure that I at least have it on the hard drive. As you saw in the beginning there, I had just a bunch of games already on there. I'm going to go back and see what else I can download before the store closes down. Maybe I'll do a video just on Xbox 360 in general, but in my opinion, it is the greatest console of all time. I know that is such a useless debate. I'm not even trying to debate it. Just in my opinion, in my own personal experience, no console has reached the height that this did, for me personally, which a lot of that, yes, is nostalgia. But, Call of Duty and Minecraft alone gave me more memories than I don't think any game could. Just being on this version of Minecraft is almost a little depressing in a way, realizing how old I am now, compared to how old I was when I used to play this. All the people that once were on this server that are now off doing something, who knows where those people are. I've, reached out to some of them, and, like I said earlier, there's a couple that I still talk to, but so many of them I haven't talked to in almost a decade. And it's so weird to have these worlds just frozen in time. Usually I talk about TF2 and stuff like that. But, you know, I have sprinkled in Minecraft here and there because it is, you know, my favorite game of all time. I actually still go back, and I don't play the Xbox 360 version specifically just because I had to, I mean, just for this video, dig it out, but I'll play the old Legacy Switch version or the Xbox One edition because those ones still run pretty well and give me the same sort of experience. This version is actually slightly more updated. I think this got the Aquatic update while those versions didn't, and I think just went straight to Bedrock. But yeah, I think that's kind of gonna be it. You know, I don't want to sit here. This video was specifically just kind of for me to look back and I guess kind of show off some of this stuff and sort of archive it in a way in video form and put it out on the internet so that, who knows, you know, maybe if one of those guys that used to play on the server would randomly see this video, you know, my gamer tag is not the same as it once was, so they wouldn't even know this, but let's say they just clicked on this video and maybe recognize this world and be like, wait a minute. That would be crazy. I doubt that would ever happen, but you could see my obsession with pigs and Stampy and all that stuff. I mean, Jesus, I miss having my long attention span. I could literally just sit here and run around and build the most dumb shit, but now I'm like so specific about everything. I have to make everything have a purpose and not just have dumb structures. I wish I could still just sort of build whatever and not care about it, like a shitty McDonald's or just stupid wood structures. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for the support. I just recently hit 1,000 subs, and I don't usually talk about anything like that, but genuinely, it's been so great, and 1,000 subs is a pretty big milestone for me, and it means, you know, the world to me. So, thank you guys so much for watching, and see ya.